I broke another wall in gospel piano by using this simple concept. Have you ever wondered why other gospel musicians sound gospel? What if one small concept could completely change your sound? Now in this video, I'm gonna go straight to the lesson where I'm gonna explain to you this concept and how it is important in your gospel journey. It was not easy for me to break the wall of gospel. And it's like a mansion that has a lot of rooms. I had to break them brick by brick, wall by wall, until I finally understand advanced chords, advanced concepts, and like reharmonization, Sus4, Sus2, tritone substitution, tritone, fourth voicing, and a lot of other concepts. You hear this concept in many gospel songs. You hear it in popular gospel, you hear it in CCM, and all traditional gospel song as well. This concept is nothing but Sus4. Those are what makes gospel gospel. There is Sus2 and also there is Sus4. What is suspension? A suspension temporarily replaces a chord tone to create tension between two chords, for example, like this chord to the next. And this is a simple delayed resolution that creates emotion. Now, when I hear the word emotion, that reminds me of when I used to play back 12 years ago. And this church, I know that this is a church that's pretty dynamic, pretty vibrant. And when the atmosphere is calm, they want to hear something very soft that would actually calm them down or put them in the spirit of worship. And you would need those pads also under the chord. Let me just add one. And you will hear this kind of pound. This is a demonstration on how tension, you can use it with certain pads when you're playing to make sure that you play this particular sound really well. I have many people who have asked me what type of gear that I use. In the link in the description, you're gonna see everything that I use. And of course, if you purchase them, it supports the channel. I have an affiliate link with them, from my headphone, my microphone. The keyboard I use is not what I use. It's not the one that I put in the link, but because what I use is SQXX, XS. But I also recommend the Nord, and also for beginners, I have the weighted key. I think the weighted keys are pretty good because you have to practice your fingers so that they could be extremely well coordinated. Okay, so don't just use the light key. Use weighted key. If you can afford those, you can also check the link, and so you know which pad I use and how I use my particular sound as far as connected to MIDI and all that. All right, so now let's go back to the lesson. We're gonna talk about Sus4 or suspended 4. Now, this video is not for beginners. Beginners can stay because I believe I'm gonna explain it slowly so they can understand. Now remember, the mission of my channel is to explain, to simplify, and to apply. Now this suspension chord, suspended, which create tension and can evoke emotion, how you build that? Let me just show you exactly how you build it. If you are in the key of C, you have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, then back to C again. Now this is a chord with C, E, G. So what you do to create that suspension, if it's a fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4, if you're using the number system, that's a Sus4. And if you're using a Sus2, this is 1, 2, you just move the third here. And this is as simple as it can be. Now you hear that in many gospel songs. When I listen to gospel song or CCM or traditional old gospel, you hear that a lot too. Now once you have this, it creates that particular tension. That means that there's something that needs to be resolved. See, the 4 wants to go back to 3. The 2 wants to go up to the 3rd, you see? Now, this is not what I'm teaching you. This is just to show you how this particular suspended chord sound like. You hear it in intro of song. You hear it in turnarounds. You hear it at the endings or transitions, or a lot of songs, modern gospel song that we hear. You hear that, and you apply it. It's usually when you want to resolve this right here. And what I'm going to show you is I'm going to have a song I'm going to use where at the end we use the particular tension chord to go back to the 1. The song that we are going to use is the song At the Cross. Now you can use I Give Praise to Your Name, They Are New Every Morning, Draw Me Nearer, Great Is Thy Mercy, any song that goes from either 6 to 2, 2 to 5, or 5 to 1, or 3 to 2. It's like the movement isn't when you're moving up a fourth. What I mean by up a fourth, if you are doing C, D, E, F, G, A, B, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this is a fourth. You're going up fourth. You see the fourth? Or if I'm going to G to C, that's a fourth. To D to G, that's a fourth. To E to A, that's a fourth. A to E, that's also a fourth. So let me just use that song as an example so you can understand how to use that particular Sus4 extension. Before we go, I'm just going to go into encourage you to subscribe to this channel. We have Patreon page. I have membership section on YouTube. And we're working on having some PDF for you guys to help you. I know a lot of you have asked me about PDF. In the meantime, I want you to subscribe, give a thumbs up to this video so YouTube knows that we are doing our part. And also, I would like you to share and leave me a comment, because the comment helped me know what topic to work on and what my viewership is, who is watching me, and from where you're watching me also. You can let me know that in the comment. So please do that so that this particular gospel video can continue and move on to reach the right people. Now let me just use it in that song At the Cross, but it's only we're gonna use the verse of the song, not the chorus, which is like this. See, that's the melody, right? Of course, if we want to harmonize, you could do that. Okay, suspended 4, remember, it's always the 3rd from the tonic of whichever chord you are in. You move up half tone, like here. Here we move it to, because we're in the key of G now, or we use G now as tonic. So this is the 4th. So when you do that, let me just teach you the song. Now let me go slowly. Let me just I do this. This is my, from C is the melody note. See, this is a G sus, Okay, this is a G7 with F in the bass. This is a inverted C with E in the bass. Now here I use a G7 flat 2. So this is the G. You can do this G's. Now this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2. So we just flatten the second, and this is right here a diminished chord. I just remove for the second, or this right here, the B, so it sounds a lot more open. Let me do it again from the beginning. I do. Here we can do. See, here I could do. See, I go very slowly so you guys can see what I do again. It's right here. I can do it here. See here, or you can do this here too, but I prefer to do this. Okay, so this is like F major 7 with C in the bass. You have a lot of chord choices. You can do this, you can do this too. F major 7 in the right hand. This is the F chord in the right hand with D in the bass. This is a G inverted with E in the bass. This is a F with G7, which give you a Sus9, G9, which give you a G9 Sus4. Then or I can do just use a tritone. This is a tritone, which is we start 2 minor third, except that we just remove this note right here. F. This is C with E in the bass. This is F with D in the bass. This is a very important chord that you hear a lot. I play A minor, and this I play a tritone right here. Now this is the tritone substitution chord. Now here this is the sus chord. That's all I want to teach you. Let me do it again. When I get here, before I go to 1, this is how you apply it. This is 5. See how I play sus chord right here. See? Never let it unresolved. That create a bit of emotion. Then you go back to so you don't just use that in that particular song. You can use it wherever you have a 5th going to a 1. Wherever you have a 6 going to a 2. If you have 2 going to a 5 or a 3 going to a 6. Okay? Now you have to know how to use it in all the scale degree. I use it in 5. You have to use it also in 6, where you have 1 2 3 4 5, and then you just do. Oh, this is the 3rd, right? Going to the 4th, go back to the 3, or here. You gotta practice that. You gotta practice those. That's why when I use my what I practice series, is just to show you that you gotta practice certain things until they become normal, second nature. It has to become second nature. You have to be able to practice, but we're just gonna stick to only the verse of the song at the cross. This is one of the things that a lot of musicians refuse to do, is to practice. And you have to also practice the right stuff, okay? So add that to your playing, add that to any songs, wherever you're going to use, you're gonna be going up a fourth. See, this is this practice right here. And this is how I had another wall broken, okay? This is important. Apply those in your playing, use them in context of songs, and I believe that I go slow enough for you to understand. And if there are any beginners who are watching this, I know it might be difficult when you're talking about Sus4, dominant 7, chord substitution, fourth voicing. I have another channel, and I'm going to put the link in the description so you can go and look at the basics and understand the basics, and come back to my channel to be on the same page with us, because I cannot really go back and explain every single thing from the very basics. It's going to be difficult for me because my intermediate player want to kind of move forward. Go and check the other channel to see if there's something you can learn, put you on at the same level. And I believe this is it for today. And look at my series on how I broke the wall, the 5 concepts we use, which is, learn the melody, and also learn the number system, the advanced chord voicing, which is the extension, and also when you have to do chord substitutions, and also you have to also develop your ear. This is extremely important when you learn how to develop your ear. That's why you can always play songs even if they advance, because you have good ear where you can hear and also play it. So remember, I'm here to explain, to simplify everything so that you can apply it in our playing. I hope this lesson has been helpful. Give it a thumbs up, and see you in the next video.